power. I say union. You say power. I say union. You say power. No education cuts. No ifs, no buts. No education.
Unfunded, a deliberate choice by the government to make things tougher in schools, a deliberate choice to put an impact on the pupils. With education in crisis, they now seek to block our rights to, as a last resort, to strike. But we will not go away quietly. We will not let our schools suffer. So for all the school staff striking today, we hear you, we see you, you make up our union, and we will not give up. Thank you.
Rather than engaging with the people, keep our country running, or finding solutions to staffing shortages and waiting lists, this government is intent on pushing frontline workers when they speak out. Unison believes that this new anti-strike bill, minimum levels bill, is a full frontal attack on working people and that trade unions they organise within. It seeks to dramatically curtail labour rights in Great Britain and allow employers to sack the very people on whose hard work and goodwill our public services depend on.
Aware the strike's minimum service level bill plans to remove our right to strike unless minimum staffing levels are met. But what this government, a Conservative government, fails to acknowledge is that many services function below that level on a daily basis. I'm a nurse and I work unpaid hours every day to try and provide the best level of care that I can. But like many NHS staff, I still end my day feeling that I've failed to deliver the high quality care that I want to deliver to my patients. Stephen Barclay fails to realise that with almost 135,000 vacancies in the NHS, all staff feel pressured, disillusioned and powerless to improve the quality of the service that we provide.
And don't forget, this legislation is hot on the heels of last year's Policing Act, which brought about tighter controls and more severe possible penalties on static demonstrations like the one we're taking part in now. And we have further controls coming down the pipe with a public order bill which has been in the House of Commons just earlier this week. This bill seeks to lower the bar and redefine what it proposes are acts of criminality. As one of the Lords said, we're going to be passing legislation here where protests that all of us would regard as reasonable, all of us would regard as acceptable, are going to be illegal. We're living in dangerous times now. All we're doing is trying to maintain a decent standard of living, and we have a government who's trying to prevent us simply being able to ask for it. Thank you.
I'm a student, and I just want to say, without you guys, our education would be terrible, and you're the hearts of our education, and I just want to say a big thank you to you all, and without you guys, all of us wouldn't have a successful future.
These strikes are not about a selfish demand for higher pay. It is about what will happen if we don't improve teaching retention and recruitment. We are losing teachers faster than we are recruiting them. And we have seen our pay fall 30% since 2010. Some subjects in schools can no longer be taught, and and are not staffed by specialists. We are demanding a pay rise that is above inflation and is funded by government, not from existing school budgets.
I see hard-working, honest brothers and sisters who have done extraordinary things in the face of extraordinary challenges. I'm preaching to the choir. You know, you're here. But you, and many, many like you, have worked through austerity, pandemic and a cost of living crisis. You keep us safe. You move us around. You keep us fed. You teach our children and adults. You heal us. And you do everything else that moved us as a nation to stand on the doorstep and clap. You dared to do these things as conditions worsen, with real terms wage cuts, attacks on terms and conditions, and in the face of abuse and disrespect.
Enough of the gaslighting. We have had enough. They can afford it, they will afford it, and we will show them that either they pay up or we put down our tools. Solidarity with all workers, and thank you teachers for standing up for our country.
When do we want it? Now! Okay, didn't want to strike one now. What do we want?